Hey everybody, Johnny here. I had a question from Apor, A-P-O-R. Apologize if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. Great question. He's starting to improvise, and all of his research kind of says he has to know every note on the fingerboard. And he wanted to know, I guess if that's correct. And my answer to that, my short answer is, well, yeah, basically it is. And the long answer is much more complicated because I don't know anybody who just memorizes the fingerboard and then learns how to play, learns what every note is, and then learns how to play music. Music is an art, and you have to develop a sense of timing, of rhythm, of melody, and how to put those notes together so that they make music. That's really the object. So just to know what every note is on the fingerboard, to me, is of no value um, until you can apply those notes and make music with them. And the best way to learn what the notes are on the fingerboard, I use some physical shortcuts, and I will go into those if you guys want me to. Just send me some comments. Or, a lot of teachers teach through scales, arpeggios, triads, and multiple ways. Different people learn things, have a different way of learning things. So scales may work for you. Playing arpeggios may work for you. Playing a combination, as you get those down, will work for you. And to me, it's playing songs and looking for the melody, especially if I have a basic lead sheet of something and I'm up here and I need to find a C note, right? Then I find it, and as I do those things, I learn that there's C. Well, the music is nothing but an alphabet, A through G. Let's forget about sharps and flats for a minute. But if this is C, the next letter above it is D. The next letter above it is E. If you know your music theory a little bit, the next letter above E is F, just one fret above E, half step. So the point is, it's just the alphabet: G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And it works that way on every string. So that's one of the simplest shortcuts that I use. I wasn't going to go into this, but I might as well. So, like if I'm playing an A note here on the 5th fret, 6th string, if I go up a whole fret, one whole step, and I skip a string, that gives me another A note. So here's two A notes right here. And then this string is the same. So now I have three A notes. Here's B. Here's the octave for B. Here's another B, right? Here's a C. Here's a C. Here's a C. And then if you apply the alphabet idea to any one of those 1, 2, 3 locations, I can figure out what the note is above or below that landing place. Landing place meaning C note, C note, C note, right? So that's one idea to play with. And if I go on any longer, I'll bore you to death. I do get one other question. Should I buy a chord encyclopedia? My answer to that is maybe. But if you're going to buy the chord book or chord encyclopedia thinking you're going to learn every chord, the chances of that are pretty slim. At least that's been my experience. What you buy a chord book or chord dictionary for is you're playing some songs, you're starting to get to a little level of play, and where the chords might be a little more complicated. And it's a great reference book. You open it up, you find that chord that you don't know, you add it to your song, and now you're applying that chord to something that you want to play. So your chances of remembering that chord next time around are far better than just opening up the book and say, "Hey, I'm going to learn all the A chords." That never works in my view. So chord books are great as a reference material. Playing songs and learning the chords that you need to know to play those songs, because they're already there, whether you're online downloading songs on Ultimate Guitar or Chordy or whatever. Most of them show you the chord boxes. If you own a song book or a folio, as we used to call them, I still love the printed books. Um, they always came with the chord diagrams, and sometimes they weren't the best fingerings, but you still learned how to play them. And then as you got further along, you learned how to find a better way to play that not so good sounding B chord or whatever it is they had in the book. Okay? So that's enough for this evening. Uh, it's really great. If you want to send me questions, it gives me topics to talk about. I am not a trained music educator at all. I've played guitar for about 50 so years, and really not even all of that time. There's some times in the middle there, raising a family and running some businesses, that I didn't play a lot, but there were other times, years, that I played a lot. And I play a number of different styles. I'm not an expert on any of them, and but I had a lot of people who showed me things and were really kind in helping me learn and develop. So this is really just my way of paying back. And so if you have questions, I'm happy to share what knowledge I do have. And hopefully you can do the same for others. Thank you.